Tory Lanez is suing the prison he was locked up in where he was stabbed for $100 million in damages. You know what I'm saying? He's suing over a prison stabbing that put him in a hospital, and he is seeking over $100 million in damages. So the rapper just filed a suit against the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, plus the warden and 50 correction officers at California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi. I don't know if I said that right, but that's where he was stabbed at. In the documents obtained by TMZ, Tory says that he was stabbed 16 times. Wow, the fact that, bruh, Tory might have a bigger story than 50. You know what I'm saying? They say 50 was shot 9 times, but 50 baby mom said that was cap. But Tory got stabbed 16 times and he survived, bruh. Bro gotta be blessed, bro. He has to be blessed. So he was stabbed 16 times by a fellow inmate wielding a shank in May of 2025 and suffered permanent scarring to his face and 2 collapsed lungs. So when Tory comes out, we will be seeing a permanent scar on his face, man. That's sad, bro. So Tory claims he was attacked by Santino Casillo, and he says the prison screwed up by housing them together. He says Casillo has a violent history, who should never have been locked up near him due to his celebrity status, which he says makes him a target. Bruh, this is why you should have went to PC, bruh. What do you call it when you go in there? A protective cut? What do you call it when you go to prison and you can be in a safer place? PC. Tory, you should have went to PC, bruh. See, this is where being a street rapper and trying to act tough goes wrong, bruh. You're Tory Lanez. You're barely 5 feet tall. You probably don't even weigh more than 130 pounds, bruh. Bruh, you should have went to PC. When you first went to prison, bruh, due to your celebrity status, bruh, the first thing you should have do was checked in PC. You got Boosie out here clowning Kodak Black for allegedly checking PC. I don't know if Kodak checked PC, so I'm not saying he did. But Boosie was clowning Kodak Black for a month straight for checking in PC. But at the end of the day, bro, the man Kodak was protecting himself, bro. He said some things about Nipsey Hussle after he passed away. Basically shot his shot at Lauren London after Nipsey unfortunately passed away. And them Crips was on his ass, bro. They was on his ass in prison. And allegedly, Kodak decided to check PC. And listen, he was protecting himself, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a celebrity. He's very popular. At the end of the day, bro, he wants to make it back home to his kids, bro. The man got kids, bro. So Tory, this is where keeping it real goes wrong, unfortunately, man. So in the docs, Tory claims the warden, Danny Samuel, violated CDCR protocols by housing him with Casillo. Tory alleges prison staff were MIA during the stabbing, and he says it's not clear why the response was delayed. So while this man got stabbed 16 times in a row, the correctional officers were nowhere to be found. They were nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? They got cameras in there, and we seen the video of the stabbing, but the fact that it took so long for somebody to come help Tory is basically saying he got set up. You know what I'm saying? So he says it's not clear why the response was delayed. He claims the prison showed deliberate indifference to foreseeable violence and says prison guards failed to adequately protect him. What's more, Tory claims that while he was recovering in the hospital, his original songbooks containing unpublished lyrics were seized, as were notes with his attorney. Tory says the lyrics have substantial commercial value. So this man Tory could have lost his life in the hospital, and they took the lyrics that he was writing while he was incarcerated, and they took away the notes that he had with his lawyer, bruh. That's messed up, bruh. Tory, I hope you win this lawsuit, man. So once again, Tory is suing for $100 million in damages, including $1 million per stab wound and $10 million for facial scarring. He also wants his original songbooks returned. TMZ reached out to the CDCR. So far, they haven't had no word back. So yeah, man. Listen, Tory, you know, you're locked up for, you know, popping Meg Thee Stallion in the foot. Maybe this dude was a Meg Thee Stallion fan, bro. Maybe Meg Thee Stallion is one of the female rappers that he likes to goon off to. And when he realized who you was and he realized that you're Tory Lanez, you're the guy that shot Meg Thee Stallion, maybe that's why he did what he did, man. You know what I'm saying? listen, hey, there's a lot of conspiracies out there about Rock Nation and Jay-Z, bruh. I'm not saying they had anything to do with this, but hey, bruh, you know, they saying Rock Nation and Jay-Z and them be pressing people, bruh. And one thing we have seen is Meg Thee Stallion, even after Tory got locked up, you know, she's been filing all type of, you know, things against Tory, and she's been winning, bruh. So I'm not saying the hit was sent, but hey, bruh, it's looking a little spooky, man. It's looking a little spooky, bro. Rock Nation and Meg Thee Stallion, they is not playing with Tory, bro. But Tory, I am glad that you survived, bro. Getting stabbed 16 times is crazy. And I hope you win the lawsuit, bro. Free Tory. Shout out to Tory Lanez. Let me know what y'all think about this. It's your boy Days. Make sure y'all subscribe. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Click that hype button for your boy. Please, I beg you. Please click that hype button for your boy, man. It's your boy Days. I'm out.